Hey everyone, no one's on currently, so I'm just going to talk about random stuff. So, I filmed 4 videos today. That was exciting. Um, I'm watching 100% Hotter on Netflix. I like to watch British shows for some reason. This was a thing for me. Maybe it's because my grandma's from Britain, so. Hello! How are you? I'm doing good. I'm actually having a decent week. I got a whole bunch of stuff in the mail that I was supposed to film, and I filmed 4 videos today, so that's a plus. How about you? How was your guys' week? Anything interesting happen? How was your Halloween? Did you guys dress up? Because I didn't get to go. I was going to go to my sister's house and walk with the nephew and niece, but that didn't happen. It was raining pretty badly that day. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Don't know what to talk about. Did you go poopy? I can't let you out right now. You're gonna have to wait, baby girl. You're gonna have to wait. Yeah. Ferrets. You dressed as a shield maiden? That's pretty cool. Did you do the hair and everything? And I'm sorry you're stressed. What are your cats' names, Amanda? Barbosa and Anubis. And I got Barbosa right here. My man. Yeah. And my black cat is Anubis, whom is not in here right now. So, yes. Well, thank you. I just got done filming, so I have the makeup on today. Usually Fridays are my film day, so except for the last 2 Fridays, because the last 2 Fridays Zach was sleeping, so like right over here, taking up the entire bed. So, what's up with you guys? Is there anything you guys would like to talk about? You made made a shield with him. What do you and Zach usually do for Thanksgiving, Christmas? Well, now we go to my sister's house on Thanksgiving, and we eat food there. For Christmas, unfortunately, for the last 4 years, we haven't been able to celebrate Christmas because my family and I have not been able to afford presents for anyone. So we kind of just eat some food, and that's about it. So we don't really celebrate it. We don't buy each other gifts. We don't do any of that. I mean, before all this started happening, like when my dad lost his job and everything, we were starting to do the Hanukkah stuff with dad because he's the one who went to Hebrew school and everything. He's the Jew in the family. And but unfortunately he lost his job and it became really hard to afford doing Christmas, unfortunately. Your hair looks so soft and shiny. It's kind of. It gets there. I just had it up in a clip and I just let it go, and this is what happened. Hi, Anusha? Is that how you pronounce your name? This time of the year is about spending time with the family. It is, but unless if you're working, because if you're working in retail, usually you're working Black Friday and everything. So you have a lot of overtime you have to work. Which, oh, that reminds me, I'm supposed to be telling you guys the news I was supposed to tell you guys last week, but I couldn't at the time. Zach is getting a new job, so he's actually going to be leaving Walmart in about 2 to 3 weeks. He's just waiting to take his drug test, which he's waiting to call back to know what schedule he has to do to go take his drug test. And then he has this new job. Basically, he's already hired. He just needs to take the drug test. So he has a new job technically now. So yay! Just have to wait for him to take that drug test. I personally don't like gifts thing, but I believe it's the things from the heart that counts. I like getting and giving gifts because it's the surprise that I like. I like, oh yeah, finally, yay, in kind of situation. And I like giving gifts a lot, especially if it's something that someone really wants or not expecting. That's what I like to do. Like one year, my dad's really into Puma, like the Puma stuff, and he used to wear ties all the time. So I had my girlfriend at the time make a puma tie. We cut the puma out of one of his old shorts and we actually sewed it to the end of the tie because there's no such thing as puma ties. And now he has a puma tie. And he wasn't expecting it. He thought it was so cool. Aloha. How has it been lately? Pretty good for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Been pretty good. I haven't been hearing anything the last 2 to 3 weeks. I keep seeing things, but it's really small stuff, so I'm not that concerned. Who cares about presents? Just remember to tell your family that you love them and as often as you can. Yeah, especially since there's a lot of tragedy that can happen to people. You definitely want to say you love them all the time. Good for you guys. You guys deserve it. Hope it's a job with better pay. He'll tell me about it. He's supposed to be getting a lot of overtime with this job, and that overtime will help us pay for our bills that we're having issues with. So yes, soon after I pay the Best Buy card, I'm going to be able to afford a vlog camera, and then we should be good. Supposed to be going to a dentist appointment sometime soon, but I have no idea where that is at. Like, I don't have the card anymore, so I have no idea what time it's supposed to be or what day it's supposed to be. So I'm waiting for him to get a text from them saying, hey, you have an appointment. Because I don't remember it. I lost the card. I don't know where I put it. So anything new with you guys? What have you guys been watching? What have you guys been playing? What have you guys been doing? I've been watching Outlander still. It's still on the second season. Kind of going through that really slow. I've been playing Batman Arkham Knight for my gaming channel. And I've been playing Stardew Valley again because I got addicted to it again. That happens. I'm still reading Outlander. And that's about it. That's all I've been really doing. That's why I haven't been making an entertainment or media videos in a while, because it's just been the same thing for the last couple of months. But how about you guys? Anything new? Anything cool to watch that I should look into? I got like a huge list you guys gave me. Now I gotta go through them. Just start watching some of the stuff and reading them. Personally, I have an obsession concerning unsolved crimes. You're not the only one. I love true crime. I love studying it. I love studying criminology. So I understand completely what you're experiencing. I've been reading The Vision by Dean Koontz. And then running errands and my dog is snoring. I'm like, aw, at least your dog's sleeping on you. My dog's in the kitchen right now because she pees on the carpet, so she's territorial. Half wolves, that's what they do. So she has a nice big kitchen she gets to run around in and steals all the food. What a good doggy she is. Starting The Outer Worlds and watching Mindhunter, a series involving the FBI. I've seen Mindhunter, it's really good. Outer Worlds, I have that game as well. I started it, but I think I'm going to film it. So I'm going to wait till I beat Batman Arkham Knights, and then I'm probably going to film it and put it on my gaming channel. Because I was starting it, I was like, this is interesting. It'd probably be funner if I did it like as a video. So that's my plan. Yes, I know exactly. Have you ever heard the Sam Shepard murder case in Cleveland, Ohio from 1954? Let me look at his picture. I don't remember names very well. I remember from visual. So let me see. Sam Shepard. Make sure I spelled that right. No, he doesn't look familiar to me. I have never seen it before. I've seen him or read about him before, so no, I haven't. I watched the Breaking Bad movie, great movie, El Camino. I was going to start watching that, but I still need to finish the last season. I think I'm only 6 episodes away from the end. So I need to finish that. I keep ignoring it. It's on my list. The next Rick and Morty season's coming out, though. I'm really excited about that. Who's excited about Rick and Morty season 4? I'm super excited. We play Rick and Morty Munchkins occasionally on game nights. Not sure if you like dark comedy, but I finished watching Insatiable with Debbie Ryan, and it's really good. It depends. I'm really interested in a lot of things. Like, I'm watching 100% Hotter right now, season 2, on Netflix. I got Planet Earth. I got Cold Case Files. I gave Maid Sama. I got a lot on my list. Like over 30 shows on my list, probably even over that, like by a lot. But yes, I have a lot on my list. Trying to get out of Netflix. I've been also watching Nailed It France, the French version of Nailed It. Yeah. The Zodiac case was insane. He basically toyed with the police, sending them letters and whatnot. Speaking of cold cases, yes, I just watched the cold case I just told you about, the cold case files on Netflix, and they mentioned a killer who was traveling around a lot. I don't remember his name, but he had killed a couple. Yes, he had killed a couple in Wisconsin, and he traveled around a lot, and he was on TV, and he wrote a book and everything, and he was one of the suspects for the Zodiac killings, and I was not expecting that. I did not expect that at all. I was like, oh, that makes some sense. He was traveling around a lot. He killed a couple. He raped the woman, although I don't think the Zodiac killer raped. I can't remember. I can't remember if he raped anyone. But yes. Edward Wayne Edwards. Yes, that's the guy. Yes, him. So I'm glad that you knew it. It was something like that. I was like, Edwards, it was like something with two similar names. His conviction was overturned in 1966 by then the young but now famous attorney F. Lee Bailey. But yes, he was the one. I just watched a episode with him in it, and that was very interesting. That's a really interesting show. If you like true crime, I definitely advise watching Cold Case Files. It's definitely they fit cases into about a 15-minute episode, and they do it where it's you keep on the timeline on it, and it's pretty good. So if you like Mindhunter, it's pretty not pretty close to that, but it's pretty good like that. So I would definitely advise that if you like true crime. And I love true crime, so. Right, Barbosa. Hey, pet. He avoids me. I have spoken with Edward Wayne Edwards' daughter, April. Really? When did you get to do that, and why? Like, were you at a conference that she was at, or an interview, or did you meet her, like, in person? Because that's interesting. Let's see, what else can we talk about? I don't know what else to talk about, guys. I need help thinking of topics. I'm wearing new contacts today. So, you grew up in Ohio? Oh, that's interesting. I grew up in Florida. I was born in Wisconsin. Do you have a dog? Yes, I have a half-wolf husky, and she is 11 years old now. She doesn't look it, though. She runs around like she's still a puppy. She's a good girl until she pees on the carpet because she's territorial. And that happens. Yes, she's a good girl. Her name is Tessa. We confer through text messages. So you're like a good friend with her or something? That must be interesting. What's her viewpoint of her father? I think she's the one who got him in trouble in that episode. She's the one who called the police station and said, hey, we used to live in that area at that time period. You might want to look into my father. I think that's what it was like. Huskies are very good boys. I have a bitchon I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, no, she's a good girl sometimes. She likes to beg. And she doesn't like to listen to you when she's outside. Like when she's trying to call her to come back inside, she doesn't like to listen to you. So, which sucks because we don't have a gate around our house. So she runs out. We chasing her, and she has that half wolf blood in her, so she's fast. And I've had to chase her a couple of times. It's not fun, but she usually runs after like rabbits, and we have rabbits in the yard, so there's always the risk of her running after them. We should just um like put a chain on her, but we don't believe in that because they can break their necks and everything and get hurt, so we don't like to do that. Have you heard of the Games of Thrones prequel? Yes, the Targaryen one I'm really excited about. And then there's the Blood Moon. I heard they are canceling that. Is that true? Because I heard that on Instagram, but I don't know if that's true or not. But they are making also Targaryen in 2021. I'm really excited about that. My doctor thinks I can work, but I'm currently on antipsychotics and have zero motivation. Do psychotic people really work? Yes. People who are on medication can become normal enough where they can work and have less episodes and become have almost a regular life. Um, Zach doesn't want me to work, although I am currently in a regular state of mind. I still see things. I sometimes still hear things, but my mood swings are completely died down. I basically have no problem with my mood at all, which was our main issue because I used to get into fights with everyone, or I would get upset, and then I would not do anything, or I would leave, and it just caused a whole bunch of problems. So that was my borderline personality disorder issues. So yes, some people do regularly go to work. So it's true. Yes, did she? Yes, she did. And the other guy that you were referring to is named Corin, if I'm not mistaken. So at least I know that. See, I just don't remember names. Does she get along with cats? Yes, Tessa does get along with cats. She gets along with rabbits and ferrets, but we have to keep an eye on her when it comes to the smaller animals because she sometimes tries to nip at them. Her main issue is she does not like small dogs. If she sees a small dog, she tries to go after it like it's some kind of food. So I have to like keep an eye on her when she's on a leash when we're walking, because there's sometimes people who walk their smaller dogs around here, and that's the only issue we have with her. She just does not like smaller dogs, and I don't know why. Maybe she thinks they're food. But when she does chase after the rabbit, she doesn't have a problem with our rabbit that we have, but she goes after the rabbits in the yard. Structure is probably the most important thing. Afternoon, heard in the December they are changing things on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm a little concerned about what they're going to do on YouTube. I got the notification. They didn't tell me much. They just said it was going to be easier to read the terms or something like that, and that's all I got from that. But if you know anything, please tell me because this is my livelihood at the moment next to Zach working. And I work really, really hard on my channels. Like, really hard. Like, I'm 6 weeks ahead of time on Between Monsters and Men. So, if something goes on where I can't publish those videos, I'll be severely upset. Can you separate what's unreal and what's real, and how do you differentiate? Well, let me say that not all schizophrenics and schizoaffective disorder people can differentiate. Whatever, you get what I'm trying to say. And when I see something, at first I think it's real, and then it disappears, and then I'm able to say it's not real. How I used to be able to tell is I used to take my dog with me a lot to places, and if I saw something and she's not looking at it, I just assumed it's not real. That's how I was able to do it. My nose is getting runny. Sorry, guys. Took off some of my makeup. But I wasn't able to tell all the time when it comes to real or not real until it disappeared, and then I just summed it up as, okay, that must have not been real. It must have just been me seeing things, and that's how I tell the difference. I'm having auditory hallucinations where people and I know are talking and having conversations with me. Then you need to go see someone, sweetie. How are you? I'm doing good. How about you? Long story short, if you're under 13, you have a YouTube Kids. Anyone over 18, nothing should change. That's what I got. Well, it's a good thing I'm 28, so. Well, I have to go. See you guys later. Bye! It started a few weeks back. I think they are using a device to communicate with me. If you know that there are auditory hallucinations, then you should know that that's not a device communicating with you. That is probably just something that's going on that you need to go see a therapist or psychiatrist or psychologist for. My boyfriend is schizo, and he's been working ever since he's been 16. When he has episodes, he tries to take time off. I think as long as your job is flexible and not too stressful, it's doable. Yes, that's true. It's very true. Mine wasn't due to my schizoaffective disorder that I didn't work. It was due to my borderline personality disorder that I didn't work. Although I saw things and heard things, it didn't stop me in life. I just continued fighting, continue on. My borderline, on the other hand, would start fights with people, cause extreme anger, would cause extreme depression and sadness, and I would not do anything. I would lose complete motivation. I would leave, etc. It just was bad. So, I mean, I've had a couple of jobs, and it was very, very hard working those jobs with my borderline personality disorder. So, it's mostly that I had troubles with when it came to work. Now Zach doesn't want me working at all. He wants me to stay on YouTube and continue doing YouTube things and continue my writing and everything like that. I would like to work, but I would like to also just do my YouTube also. If my YouTube could finally get up where we could actually get somewhere where we can actually make some money and help pay for some bills with it. But we're currently still not there, so it happens. That was a lot to talk about. What else can we talk about? My Barbosa. He's ignoring me. Barbosa! I got this. Who's a good kitty? What the hell was that? Who's a good kitty? Who's a good kitty? What the hell are you doing? Do your cats and dogs get along? Or do they battle? They get along. Matter of fact, some of our cats just rub up against the dogs. One of the dogs is my dad's dog, by the way. That's why I say dogs. He has a golden retriever. And they get along perfectly fine. Could you show it, please? Show what? What am I showing? Show what? I'm confused. Could you show it, please? Please show what? I'm very confused. You have me on edge. The cat? Oh, he is over there. I'm not gonna pick him up. He's comfortable. He was over here, but now he's not. Barbosa. He's cleaning himself right now. I can't disturb that. He's taking a shower. Or a bath, whichever you want to take it as. So I've been continuing going back to the gym finally. I've been going for about a week. Hopefully. I'm not weighing myself until the end of the month. I'm going to work my butt off and going to see at the end of the month what's the difference. So, yeah. Oh, I came back from my interview a few days ago. I failed. I'm so sorry to hear that. Just keep on working hard to try to get, like, come back in a couple of months if it's a job that you really want, and just try again. Because that's what Zach had to do a couple of times. Do your cats always become fat during winters like my cat? Not Barbosa, not Mystic, and not the hairless cats that we have. No, none of them do. Actually, I don't think any of my cats become fat during Christmas. They just stay the normal weight that they are. Or during winter, sorry. They stay normal weight. Do yourself a favor and don't weigh yourself during the holidays. I don't really eat much during the holidays anyways, so I'm doing it to make sure I'm actually working out hard enough, because you guys wanted to know how to lose weight on medication. So that's what I'm doing. I have to make sure the progress is doable for what I'm trying to do for you guys. So you guys know that it is possible to lose weight on medication. I just gotta make sure I do it enough to work out and everything. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. I'm not concerned about my actual weight right now. But yes, I don't eat much on holidays. True story. Oh, I'm gaining weight. I'm not gonna say that word. Mood stabilizers and weight they don't mix. They don't neither do antipsychotics or antidepressants. They usually make you gain weight. That's why I'm working my butt off at the gym. I go in and I do about 30 minutes of cardio, intense cardio, and then I do arms one day, abs one day, and legs one day. And I rotate them. And sometimes I go in the pool and I swim, and that's another good cardio you can do. Let's see, and that's all I really do so far. I haven't been able to do it long enough to say there's a difference, because Zach had to stay off of work or do night shifts for 2 weeks, so we weren't able to go to the gym because he was too tired. So I had to stop going to the gym for about 2 weeks. So I'm trying. I'm working my butt off. So yes, I'm still a little sick too. That's because you tend to be lethargic when those types of medications. Are you looking forward to Star Wars in December? I'm not really into Star Wars. Don't bash me on that. My brother-in-law and my dad are really into it, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hear all about it when it comes out. But I'm not gonna watch it. Many ladies were jealous in my gym class when they find out I have a huge metabolism and have less than 77% body fat. That was the same with me back in my gym weightlifting class, mostly actually. During high school, I had 8% body fat mass. Um, I weighed the max. I weighed like 105 pounds, and when I would quit soda, I went down to 100 pounds. But then I would go back on soda because soda's delicious. Um, and I was able to do more pull-ups and push-ups and sit-ups more than they could, and they hated that. And whenever a new girl would come into our class, my coach would always have me train them in the weightlifting, because I was the only girl who was doing an actual good job in that class. So I would ace that class without a problem. Do you have anxiety? Yes, I do. It used to be really bad last year, to the point that I couldn't drive, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, I couldn't shower, I couldn't do anything. Now I'm back down. I'm not on anxieties. I don't think Prozac is an anti-anxiety. Maybe it is, but I'm not on it for that reason. I'm on it for antidepressant. So, yes, I do suffer from anxiety on occasion, and it's pretty bad when it does happen. This Zach getting needing to do the drug test has me anxious, because I want him to do it right away so we can get him into this new job. But they haven't called him back yet, so I'm like on edge a lot right now. I'm like, come on, he needs to get this job, and he gets in this job. Hello, Blake, how are you? Anything else we can talk about? I hope you're chewing on something other than plastic, Hades. Sounds like it. Okay, good. Stay off of the benzodiazepines. They are trouble. I don't know what those are, but okay. Good night. I have to squid some sleep soon. This time change Kraken affected my insomnia. Okay, bye. Well, welcome. We are talking about random stuff. I'm answering questions. If there's any questions you guys would like me to answer, like mental health or regular stuff, go ahead and ask, because there's not much to talk about. Nothing really happens in my life that I can really say, hey, listen to this. Or hey, listen. Oh my god. I'm tired. I had a rough sleep a couple days. Right, Barbosa. Ignores me. Can't even see him anymore. Can't. Can't even reach the bag. Barbosa! He's ignoring me. That's my cat for you. So, yes. I have to wash all this makeup off soon so I can go to the gym. Hi, Aries. Do you think there are some spiritual components to mental illness? No, I don't. But that is just me, my belief. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I have been on Flexitine. It's helped a lot for depression and food disorders. You respect your cat, by the way. That's nice. I always respect my kitties. They're my babies. My cats are my life. They're like my children. Benzodiazepines are what used to be called Mother's Little Helper, aka Volume. Oh, well, I don't take those. So, benzos work miracles for anxiety, but yeah, they are addictive. I take Abilify, Prozac, and Wellbutrin, but I'm not addicted to any of my medications. Hi, Aries. When are we all going to conquer this world? We're getting there. Have an awesome day. Bye. I got an itchy face. So itchy, so itchy. My hair is getting longer finally. I was thinking about going back to blue hair, but that would kill my hair again. So I might go back to dyeing my hair black or very dark brown. So yes, something that it's a little less about killing it. Why is schizoaffective considered less severe than schizophrenia? It shouldn't be. Schizoaffective is very similar with schizophrenia because they still have auditory hallucinations, visual hallucinations. They can still smell things are not there, feel things are not there. Um, I heard that one of the reasons why is because schizophrenics, when they're in their episodes, it can last a little bit longer or more intensely. But I've also heard that that's not true. I've also heard that it's the same. Schizoaffective is basically schizophrenia with a mood disorder such as bipolar or depression. And it's usually linked that way. That's why it's called schizoaffective disorder. So they're like two different disorders put into one instead of schizophrenia, which is just schizophrenia. I schizoaffective with possible bipolar and borderline personality disorder. So I don't know why it is considered less, but I've heard that they're basically the same thing. So benzos also give a bit of amnesia. Amnesia. So there's a new game out that I want to get, guys. It's on Steam. I gotta fix my slipper. It's called Planet Zoo. Who used to play Zoo Tycoon? Who used to be one of the Zoo Tycoon nerds? I was so into Zoo Tycoon. And this Planet Zoo just came out. And I'm so wanting to play it, but I have to wait till the next paycheck to play it. I'm so excited for it. It looks so good. You guys need to check it out if you like Zoo Tycoon. It's on Steam, only for the PC though. So definitely check that out if you like Zoo Tycoon. And this is not sponsored, by the way. I just saw that the other day. I got a notice from my wish list. I was like, oh, yay, it's out! Got overly excited about it. Yeah. I just felt like adding that to the conversation because we needed something else to talk about. So yes, I'm also wearing, if you guys didn't know, new contacts. And they're very, very inexpensive. I don't know if you guys can tell. So yes, the great thing about these contacts are that they do ask for your eye prescription, so they do fit them for your eyes. And I can actually see out of them without needing my glasses. It's beautiful. I can actually see the computer screen without issues, which my old ones were giving me issues because I need new contacts, but now I'm gonna probably go to the site and start buying these contacts from there instead because they only cost $19.99. What? And they're very comfortable on my eyes right now. I was just wondering if you've checked into Obamacare for insurance or the insurance marketplace, I guess what it's called. Um, I haven't really checked into it, but I did use Obamacare once. Um, a little bit of an embarrassing story, I guess. I suffer from IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome, and sometimes when it's really really bad, you can bleed, and I got really concerned because there was a lot of blood, so I had to use Obamacare to go into the doctor for that, and that's how I learned I have IBS. So do contacts usually hurt or feel uncomfortable in your eyes? Me personally, they don't hurt or feel uncomfortable in my eyes. But everyone's different. Like my mom, she can't wear them because she gets really intense headaches when she wears them. I can wear them all day without a problem. So it really depends on you. I suggest you trying a brand that is prescribed at first, like Air Optics. So then you're using something that is like made for keeping your eyes safe and everything like that. That's what I usually wear. I usually wear Air Optics, and it costs about $200 to get my contacts because you have to pay for the contact visit, like the contact test to make sure you can wear them and what your eye prescription is. And then there's the actual costs of the contacts themselves. And the contacts can cost, if you get regular contacts without any color in them, they cost about $30 to $45. If you get the ones with the contacts, they cost about $60 to $70. I figure if I'm paying so much as it is, I'm going to get the ones with the colors in it because then I can cosplay with them or um, do makeup with them to the colors. So I just prefer to get the colored ones. But yeah, that I just prefer colored ones. Hi Aries, do you ever go through night terrors? I'm also diagnosed with BPD, taking Cipralex for depression, and I have PTSD along with Crohn's, which I fought successfully. Well, that's good. That's good you fought against it successfully. I do get night terrors. I've had them my entire life. I am so used to them now that I don't even call them night terrors anymore. I just wake up. I get still scared of them. I sometimes still think they're real. Like I'll start having delusions with them, but then I just go back to sleep and I wake up fine. Um, but I do get normal nightmares every night, almost every night. I had a nightmare. I'm looking back in my bed like it will give me an answer, but I did have a nightmare last night and the night before. One involved supernatural, which was pretty cool at the same time, but it was still scary. And so on. You look good, girl. Well, thank you. What do you recommend for cardio or lifting? What would Zach do? I do both. I do cardio and lifting. I do 30 minutes of cardio every single day that I go to the gym, and I do lifting every single time I go to the gym. So I either do cardio with arms, cardio with abs, cardio with legs, and I just kind of revolve around those. I can do cardio on the treadmill. I usually watch like apps, like K-drama apps. I'm doing cardio, and or I swim because they have a pool where I go. Zach usually just does lifting. I try to get him to do cardio, and he doesn't do it. So he just does lifting. So he's fit, but he still has a thin thickness to him that he needs to shred off. But he's not doing that because he doesn't want to do cardio. He finds it very boring. But that's why I tell him to get like an app or something to watch, but he doesn't listen to me. It's on him. Although now I'm starting to have frightening negative nightmares, I'm wondering if there are any sleep medicines. For nightmares, I've never heard of medication that can help with nightmares, except for lavender. Not like to ingest, but I heard lavender candles or lavender scents are supposed to help with nightmares. But that's the only thing I've ever heard about. For actually falling asleep, I use ZQL. You can use valerian root. That could help. Um, I heard people use melatonin, but it doesn't work for everyone. So if you're trouble sleeping, I suggest that. I'm tired. So what else can we talk about? So PTSD must be rough to deal with. I used to suffer from it a little bit from my episodes. And Crohn's, my friend has Crohn's. Her name is Aya. And she had to go through surgery and everything. It must have really sucked for her. I also have another friend who has Crohn's. Actually, his name is Robert. He suffers from it too. He had to go to surgery as well. You are so nice. Thank you so much for the advice. I'll go with the lavender and the valerian roots. The valerian root is kind of a big pill though, so just to let you know. But it should be in the vitamin aisle at Walmart or something. My mom used to use it. So you obviously don't put a candle on of lavender at night when you're sleeping, but like spray a lavender spray. I have a lavender spray over here, and just spray it around your room. It should help you fall asleep and should help with the bad dreams. Yeah, right. All you need to do in order to fall asleep is eat lots of turkey. That has been proven wrong, sir. Just to let you know, that's been proven wrong. But then again, if you eat lots of any food, you can start getting really tired. So, but it's not just turkey. It's food in general. Like I'm just tired in general nowadays. My eyes are watering. Ah, that's so Viking. I want to draw, but with no inspiration. Any ideas? Well, what are you into? I like werewolves and mermaids. You want to try to draw one of those? Those are awesome to draw. Yeah, I do love eating turkey burgers. I like turkey drumsticks, especially when they were at run fairs. They were so good. My nose is running. I'm falling asleep. My eyes are watering. I have to take my makeup off to go to the gym, but I can leave these contacts in. Yay! Turkey drumsticks in place of my own drumsticks for the drums. I am from India. Welcome. I'm from United States. It's not that great. At least where I live. I live next to Atlanta, Georgia, which is kind of scary. My eyes are watering. So I might be getting off soon because we are running out of things to say. Can you swim with contacts in? I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried. I don't think it's a good idea. I think they can come out easily. If you don't go underwater, maybe? I've never swam with contacts on. Whenever we go to the lake or something, I usually just wear my glasses. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that one. That's a good question. Let's look it up. Siri's been bothering me all day today, and now she's not going to come and respond. Can you swim with contacts? Oh. Swimming with contacts can result in eye infections, irritations, and potentially sight-threatening conditions such as corneal ulcer. Recommends that contact lenses should not be exposed to any kind of water, including tap water and water in swimming pools, oceans, lakes, hot tubs, and showers. So I definitely advise you not swimming with contacts. That, like, the picture that it shows is scary. It's a very scary image. but I won't be swimming today. And I usually don't go underwater anyways, so I probably keep my head up. My only problem is I do sometimes shower with them on, so now I think I'm gonna stop doing that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop doing that. That sounds like a good idea. But I've never had a problem with them, but I don't want to take that chance now. Now that I saw that picture. Don't look it up, it's nasty looking. But no, I don't know that. I never knew that. I know you shouldn't sleep with them in. I heard they can get stuck when you sleep with them in. So I wouldn't advise that. So yes, I'm probably going to head off, guys. I need to go make some food, wash thine face, and then I'm probably going to play some Stardew Valley and work on a video at the same time because this girl is committed. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. Where is Soldier? What do you mean? If you had to travel the world, where would you go and why? Scotland. Because I have family there in Scotland and I have land in Scotland and I love the ancestry that I have there and I love the history in general there. Are you crying? No, I'm not crying. My eyes are just watering because I'm wearing contacts right now. They sometimes do that. Bye, Amanda. Have a good weekend. And wasn't your husband the soldier? No. He was never a soldier. I would nerd out in Japan. I would too, but I'm also scared of their ghosts. I'm afraid I'm gonna go to some haunted area and get stalked by one of their ghosts. No, Zach's never been in the military and is not a soldier of any sort. He just looks like a type of guy who could be in the military because he's big and buffy and talks like he would be in the military. He wants to be, but he doesn't want to now that he's married. So, not because of me, but because of me at the same time. His choice, not mine. So, yes. He's not a soldier. Don't you guys get that wrong. He's not one of those people who fight for your freedom. Are you a housewife? I would consider that, yes. So, yes, I should get going. Save your questions for next Friday. It should be at 2 also, unless something goes on. Then I'll tell you guys in the community center part of my YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Bye!